Welcome to the Ask the Expert session. My name is Carla Bundick, Director of Business Development at Smith Life Home Care. I'm here with our honored guest, Jared Russell, Team Leader at Keller Williams Capital Properties, where Jared's focus is to represent seniors and sellers supporting the downsizing, relocation, and fixing up to enable seniors to have the best experience possible when moving or selling. And I'll introduce him more in depth in just a moment. I would like to mention that Smith Life Home Care Ask the Expert series focuses on providing valuable information and resources to our community while helping seniors age in place. We are a sister company with Charles E. Smith Life Communities, another trusted brand for elder care in the community for over 110 years. We serve the Washington, D.C. and Montgomery County areas. We're excited today to discuss the many ways that Keller Williams helps older adults in the greater Washington, D.C. area. Welcome, Jared. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Jared, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your role with Keller Williams Capital Properties?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in the area. I've lived here my entire life in the DMV. My grandparents were in real estate and they got me into it at a very early age, even as a little kid walking around with a Kodak camera. And I started my career in 2004 in real estate. And I wanted to really excel in real estate more broadly and have a specialty. So I had my undergrad in land planning and architecture. I went to University of Maryland, got my master's degree in real estate development. So
Go Terps.
Yeah, go Terps. So I can have a good understanding of real estate on the scholastic side of things.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I got really excited about helping the seniors, and I helped a few seniors really early on in my career through some referral partners that I was able to establish, and that was such a unique and different experience helping them than anyone else that I fell in love with it. I got my accreditation, which is a SRES accreditation. It specializes in helping seniors. I also got my accreditation in real estate negotiations as a higher level. So I'm a negotiation expert.
Nice.
And I really wanted to specialize in the needs for seniors that's unique. So stepping out and providing a great service while making the most money and the least amount of hassle has really been my focus for them.
Thank you for sharing that. Jared, I recall in my own family when my father was tasked with downsizing and literally just didn't know where to start. It became a family effort really to help him to move. Can you talk a little bit about how you help seniors who are struggling with the decision to downsize, to sell, or to move?
Yeah, I think it starts off early on, making sure that you have a good conversation with as many people as possible that it takes. It really takes a village to surround these seniors with the right support that they need. People that are caring to ensure that all the services they could possibly need are being met. I think it's really important to make sure that you have your real estate professionals, your downsizing professionals, everyone else in the very beginning to kind of further that conversation. And I appreciate you mentioning how you have had an experience with your family. And it's really good to know that the earlier you bring these people on, the family can also have the support too, to support their other family members.
Yes, yes. And that answers my next question is, when is an ideal time for a senior to engage with you? And you said the sooner the better, right? It sounds like when they're thinking about making a move, that's it?
Yeah, I would say the sooner the better to get in and start that conversation. But it's kind of unique when you start that conversation in the very beginning. Most people don't realize what they don't know. And so when you first start the conversation really early on, we can say, look, there's this service, you're going to need it. Look, there's this service, you're going to need it. These are things that you want to have help with. And a light bulb goes off because you're in the door early enough, and then you can really help them moving forward.
I like that. Can you give an example of just this service and that service? I think people just don't think about that. Are there a couple of services that they may need that they may not even think about, like you said?
Yeah, so I'll first start by telling you a little bit about what makes my services a real need, and then kind of tell you about that. I truly believe that I provide a very unique value proposition, and the DMV Living team, where we put everything together for seniors, the way we like to set it up is we want to understand what their needs are so we can meet it on their territory, bringing in the modern real estate demands and the industry practices with what their needs are. I think it's pretty unique service-wise. So the way I like to think of it is getting electronic signatures, which is common in real estate today, might not be so common in the senior community, and understanding how these different shifts with technology might not apply to supporting the demands of our clients, which we really want to tailor for them. So just even if I were to think of some of the most common short list services that the DMV Living team provides, we help with property repairs, we help with property management, we help with downsizing, we help with market analysis, financial support, discovery of new housing and services for this new chapter of theirs. All of these things we kind of insulate and support them with.
That's awesome. I mean, it's an all-around project that you're working with, meeting their needs. So thanks for sharing that. Have you worked with any seniors who may be clients with a home care company, and how have you done that?
Yeah, there's actually some unique services that we provide that I haven't heard any other real estate company providing in the entire DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Sometimes when you look at the senior communities or home care companies, the differences that they may have is property management. So we provide, the DMV Living Group, we provide property management for free, up to 3 months for seniors. That allows home care companies to ensure that they're taking great care of the senior in their house, and the house is able to produce and provide what is necessary for them to stay for a longer period of time, comfortably and safely. So that property management aspect is really unique in terms of partnering and working with different home care companies to make sure that their clients are well taken care of and they can stay in their home long term. We also, at DMV Living, we provide $1,000 credit towards every potential senior considering any related service, senior related service, in a combination with real estate. But we provide that whether you hire us or not.
Okay,
All you have to do is,
that's impressive. Yeah. So whether you hire or not, you still provide those services, and seniors really tend to like to stay in their own home as long as they possibly can. So that property management aspect is a big deal. So thank you for sharing that. Aside from all the great work that you do with seniors, what do you do for the community at large, Jared?
Community at large, typically to me, what that means is we have different senior related vendors. We have seniors out there. We have the seniors directly that are kind of on their own. And I feel like all these different industries and segments need to kind of come together. So one thing that I do is I participate in a few local organizations that can connect with every senior, regardless of what their needs might be. So I donate 2% of all the proceeds that our company gets back to a nonprofit or charity of our client's choice. And if they can't choose one, there's a dozen that I love supporting locally here. And the nonprofits and charities, the organizations are really active in the DMV. And I love to connect with them as much as I do with providing services to the seniors so that way they can connect with each other as well.
Very nice. Congratulations for that. That's always important to give back. So thank you for sharing that. Jared, is there anything else that you'd like to share about DMV Living, Keller Williams with us?
Yeah, we provide guarantees for results, and these guarantees are not. We don't tread lightly on these guarantees. So we guarantee one, for example, it's called buyer and waiting guarantee, and that is if someone were to want to purchase some home that we have listed, as a favor to our seller clients that we're helping sell their property, we will buy the buyer's property so that way it's not an issue for our sellers. That's a unique one that I find a lot of the community loves. And another one is communication guarantee. We guarantee within 24 hours at any time, any holiday, any need whatsoever, we will respond within 24 hours. We even back that by providing people $200 just up front if they do not get responded to within 24 hours, so they know that we mean business and we're happy to be constantly connecting with them.
I like it. That 24-hour guarantee is special. It just, makes people feel assured that, you're going to be responded to. We like to say the same thing at Smith Life. We'll respond and try to staff a case within 24 hours. So just thanks so much. Jared, it has been a pleasure speaking with you today, learning about your company, and it's certainly a valuable resource for families who sometimes just don't know where or how to begin the process of downsizing or making a major move at a critical time in their lives. So thank you for your insight and your information. It has been a great education for us today. We look forward to our continued partnership.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure explaining my business a bit, and to everyone out there, feel free to call me anytime, questions. My number is 301-351-7711. You can check us out at dmvliving.com or on Google, our great reviews. Thank you.
Thank you.